Friday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast on the LineStar YouTube channel. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. We've got your top MLB Player Prop Bets for today, plus, as always, those home run calls of the day. As always, we are placing our picks on Underdog, but check out our other partners as well. We've got Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay, Play, all of those. If you download them for the first time, not only will you get a nice deposit match, but you'll also get one free month of the LineStar app, which is what we've been using this season to help us crush it in the prop market and also DFS. So check out those offers. They're all listed below. And do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Today is Full Send Friday for us. Which means here's what we're going to do. Put all six picks on an entry, and we're sending it. If that cashes, one randomly selected commenter wins $100 to be entered into that contest. All you need to do, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. You're in it to win it. If we go 6 for 6, someone's winning $100. We'll announce that on Monday's show. So Tyler, how you feeling on this Friday? Just taking a look at the whole slate for today. What's your overall impression?
It's an interesting one. There's a lot of different ways to go. Some pitchers in tough matchups, and we got low game totals all over MLB. So it's an interesting one.
A sneaky slate on this Friday the 13th. What could go wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna give out our picks, but we got to recap yesterday, unfortunately for us. We had a great Wednesday where we gave out 6 winning props, including 2 home run calls, but had a little regression yesterday. Just one prop bet cash for us yesterday. It was a smaller slate. Either way, though, Seiya Suzuki was the only one who delivered for us. And who would have thought the game total that was the Yankees-Royals, which was set at 9, only ended up being, it was a 1-0 game. Womp womp. Either way, lost yesterday, but let's get back after it on this Flex Friday, see if we can give out some winners. So, Tyler, what are you rolling with for your first pick on this Flex Friday?
I'll roll with Elly de la Cruz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. LineStar projections 2.4, consensus is 2. He's hitting 400 versus right-handed pitching over the last 20. And Detroit is going to go with an opener, but the bulk relief is going to go to Montero, who's given up 254 average, 176 ISO to left-handed bats. I like the spot for Elly to get it done.
All right. For my pick, I'm going to a guy who's been cashing for me all season long. That's Corbin Carroll with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, one thing I will say about this slate is it's kind of a tough one in terms of some of these hitter props, because on a lot of the books, all the lines are pretty juiced up. For example, Corbin Carroll, 2.5 for the hits, runs, RBI category that we usually like to attack. But for Corbin Carroll, I'm comfortable taking over 1.5 bases. LineStar's projection is 2. And we're talking about a lefty bat with a 10.03 OPS versus righties. In fact, that's top 5% versus righties, going up against Padres' Steven Kolek, giving up a 792 OPS to lefty bats. That's, well, a little bit above average. And in Arizona, where Carroll has better splits, so I'm fine rolling with Carroll here. Also, the San Diego Padres bullpen, 26 versus lefty bats, so this could be a decent spot for Carroll. What are your thoughts, Tyler? Your Padres going up against the D-backs tonight, and I'm kind of going against them. Sorry about it.
We might talk about them in the home run calls too. So,
all right, what else you got for us to help fill out our entry?
We can go with Polar Bear Pete over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. LineStar projections 2.6, consensus 2.1. He's hitting 308 versus right-handed pitching over the last 20, 46% hard contact. And for his career, Taj Bradley is worse on the road and worse to right-handed bats. So I like the spot for Polar Bear Pete to get it done.
Let's go Polar Bear. All right, I'm going to the Braves for my next pick, although there is a little bit of weather concern in this game, but I'm not concerned about the performance of Ronald Acuna Jr. over 1.5 bases. LineStar's projection is just under 2, which is what we would need, but I'm still liking it because we're talking about a hitter who's got a 407 average versus right-handed pitching this season, 391 average in the month of June. And he's top 15% in barreled balls and exit velocity versus righties. And he'll be going up against Colorado Rockies righty German Marquez, who ranks 260th versus righty bats. Plus, the Colorado bullpen is 30th in opponent average. This pitching staff is one that I love to pick on in the player prop department. So I love going with this hot hitter against this very poor pitching staff. Also, Acuna batting leadoff, so like that he might get an extra AB in there as well to help our chances clearing that over 1.5 bases. Tyler, you're up next. What else you got for us?
I got Jose Altuve over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI, 2.4 point projection from us. Consensus at 2, hitting 364 with a 234 ISO over the last 20 games. And he's hitting 358 over that span versus right-hand pitching and hitting 376 or 75 off Paddock and 8 plate attempts. So like the spot for a hot Altuve.
All right. BVP truthers out there might like that one. All right. For my pick,
You won last night in the home run call, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. All right. For I know I ragged on your Padres, Tyler, if that first pick, Corbin, Carroll, but I'm going to go to the flip side here. So don't you worry. We're going Manny Machado as well, over 1.5 bases. The dude has been crushing it. LineStar's projection for his bases total today is 2.4. He's been over 7 in the last 10 games, 378 average in the month of June, top 10% hitter versus righties. Today he'll be facing Arizona Diamondbacks righty Ryan Nelson, who's actually giving up a nearly 40% hard contact to righty bats. So I like the position that Machado is in. Also, the Arizona Diamondbacks bullpen has been struggle bust city, if you will, 27th in opponent average. I think that qualifies for struggle bust city. How about you, Tyler?
It is struggle bust city. That bullpen's a fun one to get into. And then I just got a quick mention of my last one. I got Cole Young over 0.5 bases, number 43 prospect in baseball, and facing Gavin Williams, who's good but been very inconsistent. And this last week he's hit 330. So ride the heat wave.
I also noticed that it was available on Underdog for 0.5 hits, runs, RBI as well. Not bad.
Okay.
All right.
I like that one better.
For our entry today on Underdog, our 6-pick entry that we are just going for here, we are going to go with those 6 that we gave out, those top 6. So Carroll, Acuna, Machado, Alonso, Elly, De La Cruz, and Jose Altuve. If you want to get crazy, throw Cole Young on there as well. You can do that. Hey, get crazy. Friday the 13th. What do you got to lose? But as always, bet responsibly. Tyler, I also forgot to mention at the top of the show today, we're starting the College World Series this weekend. Kind of an exciting time. And I remember this is the time of the year when they have the Jello Shot Challenge. And so I wanted to update everybody already. You know, the Jello Shot Challenge is basically at Omaha, where this takes place. There's a bar called Rocco's that sells these Jello shots to fans, and you basically get a tally for your team that you're there to support for each Jello shot that you take. And let's see if I can pull up the most recent numbers on that Jello Shot Challenge, because I feel like the people want to know this, right? Currently, the lead, Coastal Carolina, is crushing it by a huge margin, 836 Jello shots. Arizona's in second place with 335, and LSU, who holds the record for those Jello shots, they're way behind. So they got to get up there. So what you got for the Jello Shot Challenge? Who you think's going to take it? LSU will get there, that's for sure.
I mean, I think Coastal's just played more than anybody
Actually,
else right
let me take that back.
Right?
LSU has 943. Oh, these are not in order. Okay, this is just, I'm looking at a whiteboard at Rocco's, and they're just okay. So LSU is actually in lead. Sorry about that, guys. I stand corrected. LSU still dominating, but Coastal Carolina is right there. Anyways, all right, go ahead.
I can't see Coastal sticking up there versus LSU. No.
Well, I'm rooting for them. Not in the Jello Shot Challenge, but overall in the College World Series. Let us know if you're watching it all, and if you are, who you're rooting for in the comments. Remember, a comment enters you into that contest. 6 picks. If we go 6 for 6, one randomly selected commenter wins $100. Again, to enter that, you gotta also like this video as well and be subscribed to the channel, and you're in it to win it. So hopefully we get ourselves a winner. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Headed for a bomb on this Friday to end the week.
It pains me, but I'm going against my Padres. We're going with Ketel Marte plus 550 for a bomb. He's at 19.2% based on LineStar's Dinger tool. Vegas has him at a 16.3% chance. So I love the betting value there. And he has 9 home runs this last month. He's hitting 365, a 365 ISO versus right-handed pitching in Colic. While he's allowing 0.6 home runs per 9 in MLB this season, he was at 1.5 per 9 in AAA. I just don't think that 0.6 number is going to stay. I think more home runs are coming against him, and possibly tonight versus Marte. And Padres haven't been great in the bullpen versus left-handed bats. So,
all right, let's go with Ketel Marte. And then for my pick, I'm going to the Tampa Bay Rays and one of their sluggers, Yandy Diaz. And some value here. Value bomb at plus 800 right now. 10 home runs on the year, 2 in the last 7 days, though. So a guy who's got a hot bat. LineStar gives him just an 11% chance. But this is a guy with the top 5% exit velocity the last 14 days versus righties. He's also top 4% in Major League Baseball in hard hit percentage, going up against Mets righty Clay Holmes, who allows just over a 1.1 home run per 9 rate to righty bats, but a 41% hard contact, which is pretty high. The Mets have a good bullpen, but I'm trusting the hot bat of Yandy Diaz right here at Citi Field. Some decent conditions there. So Yandy Diaz for a bomb. Remember to check out the MLB Dinger report on the LineStar app to help you make your home run calls, or just place some different prop bets, maybe over 1.5 bases for some of our top projected guys to go yard tonight. At the end of the day, the most important question of the day is who is going yard, and the LineStar app is there to help you out and make those decisions. So for today, I'll just tell you what our top 5 are. The other day, we gave out the top 6, and 3 of the 6 hit home runs. Today, we do have some tougher pitching matchups. A lot of great pitching on the hill for today. Hold on as I slowly pull up this Dinger report. All right, we got Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Cal Raleigh, Juan Soto, and Corbin Carroll. Ketel Marte is in the top 10, though, for today. So some good picks there. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors for today. Let us know who you're rolling with as well. We're all trying to help each other out, try to beat the books, put together the winning Flex Friday entry, and just cash some winners. Let us know if you've got any. Good luck, everybody. Happy Friday the 13th. Best of luck to you. We'll see you next week.